This show is amazing. It's greatness. Oh, yes. Now, I know I'm like 6 reviews behind on like the stuff that came out over the weekend, and I'll try to get to it. I will not do Stay Night because I know it will not make you people happy. And I don't feel as if I want to disappoint you in any way whatsoever, because I have not been uploading because number one, I felt like I needed a break from all this constant stream of arguing. And then number two, I'm just trying to enjoy myself because it's Thanksgiving break, so I'm not going to break you guys' hearts or stress myself out. So, anyways, going into this greatness that is Shingeki no Bahamut, episode 7. It's finally back after that. I would kind of call it a hiatus or a skipped week because last week was just a recap episode, and that was all. But we're finally getting back. We had this plot progression. Oh my gosh, this was so good. Amira, oh, you're so cute. My only problem with Amira was that she, in my opinion, shouldn't she have been mad at Favreau? Since in episode 6 he was like, the only reason I'm still here is to just get this tail off. I was never planning to take you to Helheim in the first place. And that thing, I thought that she would still be mad at him after that. So I guess you can kind of consider that like a flaw. But honestly, that was like the only one other than like a little bit of CGI issues that I had with this episode. It was just fantastic. Like, oh my gosh. But what I will say is that, dang, she can eat. Like, we've seen her eat before, but she's like, oh, she can eat. But here's the thing, she's like so cute doing it. She just needs to be my little sister, please. Now, like I said with the CGI, there were some parts where it looked really choppy and it was really noticeable, but there were other parts where it blended really well and it looked pretty nice and it went smoothly. So it was kind of just like a mixed kind of CGI. It wasn't that good, it wasn't that great. It's just like, if you had to give it like a score, you wouldn't even give it a score. You would just be like, it was like 50% of it was okay, and then the other 50% just needed to not be there. It would have been better if they just animated it, because it was low budget. And I don't even know if I call it low budget, I would just more so call it low quality, but that's all. Now, what I want to say about the characters is that I really do like Azazel, and it's sad to see him go out like this, because, like, I really did like him as a villain, and I don't know why that really is. He just seemed like a boss to me, and it's gonna be hard seeing him go, and, you know, having to see not Azazel, but Bahamut probably be awakened within this next episode or soon. But yeah, so rest in peace, Azazel. You were cool. You will never be forgotten. This animation, Jesus Christ, it just looked fantastic, and there were no censors to go along with that animation. I'm never gonna let go on you, Tokyo Ghoul. Never. Another thing that this show, or this episode, had done right was that it did a good job of keeping things straight. And the fact that, like, Favreau and Kaiser at no point ever stood a chance against Azazel. And I think that that was something that they really did a good job at. It was just like, they're establishing the fact that you can't just do anything. Like, you can't just beat everybody in this world just because you're good. There are people that are better than you, and there are some shows that are just like from what I've heard about Fairy Tail, where it was just like half the time they don't stand a chance, but Nakama power, so that ends up winning them stuff. But in this anime, they were just like, hey, they don't stand a chance, so they don't stand a chance. Somebody else is going to kill them, and it was a really nice way in which they handled Azazel's death and how they killed him. Now, Favreau, those eyes. When they, like, zoomed in on his eyes and he was like, I'm me, I was just like, this is greatness. I thought they had me, because I thought Kaiser had died. I really did. I was like, Kaiser went out like a boss, man. It was sad, too, because I was just like, I was just holding my hand up to my mouth like, no, no, no! And then they just trolled us, because, you know, Favreau was hanging on to him the whole time. And Favreau's expression during that scene was just fantastic. So I knew who her father was, Amira's father, because they had already, like, they spent quite a bit of some time on, like, one of the scenes with, John d'Arc, and so it became really obvious, but it was okay. Like, it wasn't as if this is, like, a flaw in any way. It was just that it was really kind of obvious to me at a point when there was, like, one time, I think it was in episode 5. No, it was either episode 5 or 6, one of those two, where it was like John d'Arc was writing, and then like they'd show like that black guy, and it was just like, oh wait, that guy is Amira's father, because it just makes sense, or he's the main villain, and the main villain was clearly going to be Amira's father. So We knew about that. Also, before you finish ending this, there's an after credit scene. If you did not watch it, it is very important. It's only like 20-30 seconds long. It's pretty much about Amira. She finds the room with like the Bahamut statue, and she's remembering all the stuff that happened at the beginning of this series, like the flashback that played at the beginning with like the dragons blowing stuff up. Yeah, she remembers that. So you may want to go back and watch that because it has a lot of foreshadowing into it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and as always, I will see you guys later. I might stream Smash sometime this week. Oh, actually, I will stream Smash sometime this week, but I don't know if I'll stream it tonight. Yeah. You know, I'll leave my internet ID in the description if you ever want to play sometime. I've gotten better, but I'm not that great still. I used to be great on like Melee and stuff, but yeah, I'm getting off topic. See ya.